So just have to change off of this, go to the Dota cam, and now we're good.
Need to change the points after that too. On Liquipedia ad, who got everything.
I did.
I'm gonna casually leave the Torrent Hire Dota League overlay on just as a plug on my stream.
It's because Firebolt's too good. I mean, come on now. You've survived, what, two elimination matches? Or no, 3 actually. You just cast the 3rd, right?
I think 3, yeah.
I think you just cast the 3rd. Alright.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea what the brackets are.
Whatever. Right.
Nice name for Allure's team.
Yep.
I'll fucking deck you in.
Yep, that's Allure in this team. They troll as hard as they can in LPCL. But right now we've got a best of 3 finals here between Inside Electroid and Team Page 1, and so far some really good games in all honesty. I liked the last game with Team 65 and Team Page 1. I have to say that was a pretty good game, and joining us is the legendary Firebolt from that game. So, Feederbolt, how are you?
I'm fine. Carry on, I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Typical Firebolt. Anyways, how you guys all doing? I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. We are into the grand finals, and oh man, this is exciting. This is so exciting. We have Poke Money and Inside Electroid, who, if anybody was watching yesterday, was the first game we cast, versus Team Page 1 and Allure.
Before we carry on, I didn't watch that game yesterday where that Poco Bunny was playing. What was he like? Did he actually participate in the game at all, or did he just... I mean, he has a bit of a reputation.
Yeah, just a bit of a reputation. Actually, I think he was mid, so he kind of had to participate. I don't think I forget what hero he played, actually. But, he ended up playing against Rocket Bear's team. Rocket Bear picked up a Dragon Knight. I forget who he played, though. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, he was mid, so he pretty much had to, what do you call it, participate in the team fights. He couldn't just one position his way into 400 or 600 GPM and hope for the best. And actually, Timbersaw first pickup from Allure, as Rocket Bear is...
It's the counter pick, I tells you.
Apparently. But funny enough, actually, Bristleback banned out second by Team Page 1 again. So
well, I have no valuable insight beyond.
It's pretty decent. It's a lot. It's a hero that we picked up a lot. That we see picked up a lot. Inside Electroid actually picked it up themselves. They picked up Timbersaw and Crystal Maiden as their first 2 picks in the last game I cast of theirs. And this time they go with Crystal Maiden and Dragon Knight.
Crystal Maiden. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Crystal Maiden and Dragon Knight, and that's pretty much like the standard. I think those 3 heroes are the first 3 heroes that Inside Electroid has picked pretty much every single game. I don't think they've allowed an Alchemist through, and I don't think they allowed Bristleback through either in the game that they played. But it was actually a really interesting game with Inside Electroid versus Rocket Bear's team, because you ended up having a tri-lane versus 1 on both sides, and I don't think Rocket Bear was ready for that, because he picked up a Doom for his solo off lane. And so basically they just kind of fed on the Doom. They had a Life Stealer, and it was like Life Stealer, Crystal Maiden, and one other hero. I forget if it was an Enchantress or if it was like Visage. I think it was Visage, actually. And Doom just basically died every time he went to lane. And they were diving him hard.
Sounds similar to some game I watched a bit earlier today.
Possibly, you know, there was another feeding Doom that we just might have seen recently. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe that was just a figment of our imagination. But anyways, yeah, I mean, these are pretty much just the standard picks for Inside Electroid. I'm a little surprised to see the Timbersaw pick up, and actually a Venomancer as well from Team Page 1.
I like this.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, by the way, is this best of 1 or best of 3?
This is best of 3, so we're going to have 2 or 3 games here for these guys to really get to know them, of course. So.
10 seconds to go.
But Venomancer picked up, of course. I don't think there's really much need to talk about him. One of the strongest supports in the game right now. I'm kind of curious to see if they're going to put Neck on him, because Neck usually plays like the higher skill cap supports, like Visage and Wisp. Funny enough, Wisp not banned out, and the last time we saw Team Page 1, they picked up Wisp Tiny in the second phase. So I'm kind of curious to see if they'll do that again or not. I did notice the first ban of Wisp, by the way, for you guys, Firebolt.
Yeah,
Not.
they're well known for their Wisp CK, so screw that.
Well, I think you pretty much. I think it was a 17-minute GG the last time they got Wisp against you guys. So.
May have been. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Still
but
better than when they played
yeah.
us.
Oh.
I mean, on our TeamSpeak, we were betting for whether or not the game would last over or under 20 minutes. So the fact that they went 45? Or
Yeah, you guys went 43.
like
Yeah.
that,
Actually, speaking of the Wisp ban, there it is.
Finally screwed up.
Yep. So what? Yeah, it went about 45 minutes, and then just, all those buybacks just kind of killed everything. Although you guys team fought pretty well. So I have to give you.
The core lineup was too good.
Next level.
You know what? They couldn't. You were right. They couldn't stop all of your farm. The only thing is that your Weaver, DFS kind of fell off a little bit, and I have to say that was the only thing I was a little surprised about, is that he kind of stopped farming up as well as I thought he was. And then the solo kill with the Rubik against him was interesting.
Yeah, I think he was a bit squishy. Maybe some form of just tankiness, like a heart perhaps would have been good.
Even an Urn, I think, would have done him some good, in all honesty. But whatever, that was last game, this is this game, and Inside Electroid picks up the Visage, so another one of their core heroes that they like to play. They really do just run the same.
Summon and Visage, pretty good roaming combo.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very
you can
strong.
actually do much with that.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Crystal Maiden can rotate into the jungle to get some farm for herself if she needs to as well. So, pretty decent lineup here from Inside Electroid. Pretty well balanced so far. Dragon Knight, of course, with the range strike, or with the dragon form and the dragon tail. Crystal Maiden with the frostbite, and then Visage with the amount of burst damage he has. Not a whole lot that needs to be said about that. A lot of magic damage so far, and Allure ends up picking up a Luna to go against this. Oh,
Instant.
And it
really fast.
and an instant Nature's Prophet pick. So. That pretty
I
much.
think that's because the Treants are going to try and take some of the Eclipse strikes off.
Yeah, I mean, there's
to
that.
reduce Luna's efficiency.
Prophet's also
I
going
see
to
what
be.
you're saying, but at the same time, he picked it so quickly that I don't think he actually thought of it for that reason.
Yeah, I think.
Probably not, yeah.
I think that was the setup though for the bans on Wisp and Storm Spirits. Wisp and Storm Spirit really good against Prophet, and I don't feel like Team Page 1 is going to be picking up Clockwork.
is still in the pool.
Yeah, but I don't feel like they're going to be picking him
Clockwork
up.
off lane, Timbersaw
In the
against
mid.
the Dragon Knight.
I mean, it could work.
Venomancer Luna bottom.
But then the question becomes, where does your damage come from? I mean, you're going to have a
Luna.
decent. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have Luna.
Timbersaw have quite a lot of damage.
Anymore, though, I feel like you need at least 2 right-clickers, is my opinion. Of this patch, at least. I don't know, I could be making stuff up. But Darkseer. That's a hero that really hasn't gotten a whole lot of love this patch. Like
I see it working with Timbersaw. They're going to vacuum into a Chakra, into a... what's the other? Whirling Death.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
it's a
all I
lot
know.
of AoE burst damage, that's for sure. If you get a good vacuum wall combo off, that's going to be really strong in a team fight. And of course, Venomancer as well with that.
Yeah, exactly. Just vac, wall, into Venold, into Timbersaw, Gale, Whirling Death. That's a lot of damage.
I am curious to see what they're going to pick up for their second support, though. And how they're going to end up laning this right now, because I'm not sure.
I'm almost 100% sure they're going to go Timbersaw mid with the Darkseer pick.
And actually, an Enchantress banned out from Inside Electroid makes sense. Obviously, Enchantress is probably one of my favorite heroes of the patch right now. Although I feel like if you do anything but go Midas on her, that you're not using her correctly, because she just needs so many items. But a Gyrocopter actually is the last ban out for Team Page 1.
We still do need a carry. A safe lane carry.
Yeah, there's quite a few left. If Pokebuddy picks Morphling, I think we're just going to turn off the stream and come back in an hour. We'll find out what happens. Oh my gosh, I never want to see a Pokebuddy Morphling. I never want to see a
Did
Poke
he
Buddy
pick
Morphling.
Morphling yesterday?
No, but he's picked it before, and his Morphling games go on for an hour as he farms up and doesn't ever do anything. So as long as
That's Poke Bunny.
Yep. So, if he picks up Morphling, I'm gonna go get a drink. We'll come back in a little bit. Because actually, the thing about it is if he goes with that, we're actually not gonna miss anything for the first 35 minutes. And really? Okay. And Necrophos is the last pick up there. So,
That's an interesting one.
yeah.
I like it. Looks cool.
It does round out the
Exactly.
lineup quite a bit, I have to say. So,
I think they can probably try and isolate one hero and just burst him down while under the Necro ult.
yeah, they do have a ton of burst damage as well, and actually a Windrunner from...
2 last picks, heroes with changed names. I can't handle this.
I don't care, it's Necrolite and Windrunner. Just like it's always going to be Wisp. Io be damned, it's Wisp. So, interesting lineups from both. I'm curious to see where this Necro is going to go. I'm probably going to be the safe lane, from what I can see, as Poke Buddy gets pulled 1 tango. Let's see how many more he gets pulled. There's 2. And that's it. Poke Buddy gets pulled 2 tangos for mid.
That's normal for mid, yeah, Dragon Knight.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
There was somebody that got pulled 5 tangos and started, what do you call it? 5 tangos and started Null Talisman as an Outworld Devourer.
Okay, I've not seen that.
Oh.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, there was somebody who
Okay,
started...
this is interesting.
Yeah, a Smoke Gang coming from Team Page 1 here, and I don't think that Inside Electroid is going to be ready for this. If the Visage gets caught out... Oh, and Visage is walking right into this.
30 seconds to showtime.
Let's see if Horza...
Is he
Horza
good,
just
though?
hits the Gale! He does get
Ah,
it!
you got it.
And this is going to be first blood. There's no way. Whirling Death cuts through the trees. Yep, and there you have it. First blood already going to Team Page 1. And probably the most impossible first blood to miss. But, while they settle back into their normal positions, why don't we get through introductions? For Poke Buddy and Inside Electroid, we have Electroid playing the solo lane Nature's Prophet. Poke Buddy on the Dragon Knight. Going mid, Thamu on the Necrolite, or the Necrophos, as the safe lane farmer. Hotaru's on the Visage, and Moop playing the Crystal Maiden. And Ak, do you want to take care of Radiant side?
I thought I was going to give it to Firebolt, but whatever. I won't give it myself.
No, we don't trust Firebolt with such things.
Yeah, I agree. On the offlane as Galaxy, we have Efnelin. Is it okay if I pronounce it like that?
Yeah, sure. I don't know how to pronounce it either, so...
Well, I kind of think I know how to pronounce it. Okay, whatever. And the middle Timbersaw is Fame. Meanwhile, we have the defensive tri-lane with Neck on the Windranger, Horsa on the Venomancer, and Aller on the laner. And Neck got an early haste rune, so he easily harasses Electroid some.
Yep, and Neck with the haste rune is just going to harass him back as much as he wants to, essentially. Electroid taking a lot of damage. the flames going on. Oh, these spectators so BM. Havernan is actually going to get caught out here. Crystal Maiden, though, has shown that she is only level 1, though, and she doesn't have Frostbite. So gotta be so she really can't lock him down as much as they really need to. They don't have any stuns on this tri-lane
I
until...
really don't know why. I think that level 1 Crystal Nova was just in response to the level 1 gank.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have really preferred to have a Frostbite.
Yeah, especially
I
to
don't
be able
think
to hold
he
that.
used it, right?
He did, actually. He managed
I
to
don't
slow
know
up.
if he used it.
He did. He managed to slow him up a little bit, but not anywhere near enough. And this... Oh,
Okay.
look at the
that
sentry...
slows nowhere near
Look at the
enough,
sentry ward range. Just barely. Just barely misses this observer ward for Radiant
Curious
side.
why they placed the sentry there when there's nothing that...
Maybe-
Was there a ward here?
Maybe they think
There
he
was never
blocked
a
it.
ward inside the... What are they looking for? It's not blood.
Maybe they.
Like they seeing the creeps in the camps? They were there before.
I guess
Trying
maybe
to
they-
stack it and fail.
I guess so.
Maybe.
I don't know. Whatever.
Anyways, taking a look at things, Poke Bunny right now top of the last hits with 15. Allure, as the farming Luna, has 14. Actually, Poke Bunny does manage to get a few. Actually, yeah, Rockavera makes a good point. They are just going to 5-man after a certain point in time. Although 5-manning with the Nature's Prophet seems interesting. I don't think I agree with that so much.
Running without pulls is going to hurt as well.
Well, yeah, they're just going to be completely. That's just going to be completely pointless. I don't know why they haven't even tried to stack it either. Darkseer, kind of interestingly enough, doesn't have any tangos. And actually puts the Ion Shell on the wrong creep.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
that's unfortunate.
Yep. Meanwhile, taking a look at mid, Timbersaw, one last hit behind Dragon Knight, actually. Dragon Knight is bottle crowing. Because it's Poke Bunny, I'm not surprised. So
Neither am I, because Tim Sword deals some sick damage to Dragon Knight.
yeah. Dragon Knight does take a lot of damage from Whirling Death as well. And
Plus
Poke
the
Bunny,
active skill at Tim Sword's level.
Fame actually does know the runes there, but not going to sacrifice his experience for it.
I think it's more because Poke Bunny would have caught it first, since he doesn't have any chain.
Prophet, meanwhile, has rotated into the jungle. By the way, so he is going for as quick a Midas as he possibly can get. Essentially, has the Glove of Haste up already to start.
Darkseer is also in the jungle.
User joined your channel.
Yep. Darkseer in the jungle.
So they...
Neck
They've
actually is.
rotated the Windrunner top instead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a bit interesting.
Guess what's happening?
And they do finally do a pull on the creep camp.
Was that a single or double pull?
Double.
They did double pull it.
It was a double.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Poor
Electroid's
Darkseer.
Towers getting the business.
Electroid's back down here at bottom. And I mean, how do you? I mean, does this tri-lane up top here need kills? Do you feel like?
Well, I just feel like they're not doing anything at the moment. They could easily gank mid. I mean, now with Timbersaw lacking the timber chain, what's it called? Yeah, timber chain. They're like,
Yeah.
there's such high damage supports that they would be able to actually do something if they decide to roam, and maybe if they even roam to the Radiant jungle, but they're choosing to be passive instead and farm. So whatever.
Neck is level 4, by the way, so that's pretty good for us. Basically, what was a support Windrunner, and he's way out leveling.
He's just level 2.
Yeah, I mean, Prophet's level 5 now, but this is by all means a support Windrunner that's getting free experience essentially. And this ward is this is a really good ward, although they have.
Oh, they smoked.
Yep, they just did smoke up.
Yeah,
So
they smoked, and they're probably going to try and get the Fame.
yep. So Fame's gonna have to be a little careful, but Timbersaw's so survivable. Like he's got 900 health and 2 points in reactive armor.
Still no timber chain.
Timber chain.
Yeah. I think he's too far out here.
Yep, and that burst damage is gonna come in and kill him. Yep. So yeah, you called it essentially. Luna does pick up a
Still,
Midas.
Ian did take a lot of damage from that.
I best do something about
Yeah, I
it.
think maybe if there had been a TP reaction, but I don't think that they could have really helped him out unless they were immediately there.
No,
I
you
don't
look at their
s-
supports. They've got Windrunner at top, and they've got a Dark Suit. Neither of which are going to do anything. Oh, the Venom.
Venomancer.
They would have probably
That's what I
been
was
able to have
thinking.
gotten the kill with Windrunner there.
Windrunner, however, doesn't have a
Maybe.
TP, so.
Yeah.
But she is. I mean, she is getting levels that she needs, basically. And she's out-leveling the Visage and the Crystal Maiden both. Crystal Maiden actually having to go all the way back to base after that gank. Meanwhile, Electroid almost does have his own Midas up. Going to be a little bit later than the Luna's. And Darkseer is in the jungle, has Soul Ring and boots up already, so going to be going for a very fast mech there. I'm curious, I know somebody had the courier at the side shop, but I'm not sure who bought what.
Should have been something for Darkseer. Maybe Enno as well, I don't know.
No, not that I see, actually. Yeah, not that I see, but it's hard to say. But like I said, Halur does already have his Midas up. Nature's Prophet's a little bit about to get his Midas as well, actually, right after this creep. He'll have it. Nope. Not even. Just passive gold gets it for him. Neck's doing a very smart thing, though, here. He's actually pulling the hard camp on the enemy heroes. So he's going to get a big wave.
XP from this wave.
And meanwhile, Necro has to stay here with the creep wave that just got pulled into the hard camp. And then after that, he's going to have to tank it. But it's a Necro, so he's going to be able to do that pretty easily. Yep. Sadist is a very good ability to have. Neck, though, sitting on 700 gold, almost is going to have Arcane Boots up if he wants them. We'll see if that's what he decides to pick up first. Looking at last hits, Timbersaw is actually in the lead right now in last hits, 57 last hits. Luna's second right behind him with 56.
Radiant's going to push that bottom tower.
Yep. Darkseer and Luna getting together, hooking up. Then there's not going to be any reaction. Funny enough, though, we actually saw it in the game. Oh, Visage actually is TPing in.
I don't think anything's gonna come from this.
Visage does get the tower denied, but he's taking a lot of damage from the wards.
Yeah.
And they don't have tower here, so they need to be careful. Poke Bunny gets completely caught out. Eclipse being used. He's going to go down. Poke Bunny dies. Darkseer taking a lot of damage, but he's going to get out nice and safe. And, I mean, that's a just a free kill, essentially. Right there.
And now mid and top are space for Radiant to farm.
Yep.
Space created.
Next, sitting here farming the top, getting the treants actually. So that's bonus. That's just bonus experience. Anyone she kills off, anyone Windrunner kills off, is just free gold and experience for her. Meanwhile, it looks like Dire Team coming down here to counterput. A little bit curious about this.
I think that's a mech done. That's a mech done for Necrophos, so this is their cue to push.
Yep. So going to be a 5-man. Luna does use up her Midas. Horus is sitting at low mana though. 11 seconds until he actually gets his arcane boots again.
Actually, I mean, when I say 5-man, I really mean 4-man, and Pokemon does its own thing.
Yep, and Hotaru's gets caught out completely, and Timbersaw with
their 5-man done.
and Timbersaw, one Timber Chain? Nope. Whirling Death? Nope, nothing. Okay. So basically a free kill on... Pokebunny probably should have been there.
Oops.
Oh, that happened.
He is going for drums, by the way. It's about 400 away from picking that up. So so right now, going back into farming, I guess. Electroid pushing top. But Luna's going to actually TP in to come up here and counter push this out. Doesn't have any points into glaives yet, but still shouldn't be much of a problem. Allure last hitting very well at 65 right now. Timbersaw at 75 last hits. So he's farming up very nicely. Gonna have a very fast Bloodstone if he keeps this up. Only has the 1 death too, so that's a that's a pretty big deal. And Pokebuddy once again sitting a little far out now, but with the Nature's Prophet ultimate he's gonna be just fine. They are. Neck gonna take a lot of damage. Probably gonna go down here, but the Fame coming out forces the mech pop from the
I think if
Necrophos.
Oh, I didn't have any mana.
Crystal Maiden ultimate, just the too strong though, is gonna pick up the Darkseer. Necrophos TP's out. They are gonna get the bottom tier 1. Sorry, what was that?
And poke bunny counts when the action ends.
It's the moral support.
Dire's top tower.
Horrors are down here though, gonna be trying to stop this push and delay it a little bit, while Allure is gonna try to take the top tier 1 in response. No TPs yet. He's getting a lot of damage onto this tier 1 tower. And actually has picked up a Helm of Iron Will, so probably gonna be looking for a Helm of the Dominator as his first item.
I think they're gonna try and get Allure here.
They are. It does seem.
With Electroid keeping in.
Mine the top tower.
Yeah, and Allure has to get out of there now.
Necrophos ult.
Yeah, I think Allure's pretty dead here. If Necro uses his ult.
Nope. Ends up just managing to get away. One last auto attack though is going to get him. Necro has to pop his ultimate. Neck doesn't have any way to stop the TP. Big team fight going to be coming up here.
Why didn't you use vacuum?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
Oh, he used Iron Shell on himself instead of vacuum.
Somebody's on a roll.
Yeah.
Radiant's mid tower.
But CM goes down.
CM goes down. Fame taking a lot of damage though. Up, misses his Timber Chain, so he's going to be out of luck for just a second more. And Otaris ends up feeding the kill back. Meanwhile, Darkseer going down. 2 seconds until Vacuum is off, but not going to matter. He's going to get Dragon Breath down for a kill. Visage Familiars are up. We're chasing Fame out, but not going to get anything for that.
Radiant's mid tower.
So all in all,
Pretty good fight from Electroid there. Inside Electroid. They basically nullified the XP and gold advantage that Team Page 1 had.
Yep. And now they're going to be looking to push tier 2 or tier 1 here as well.
Should be able to get it, I think.
Should be able to. I don't think. Yeah, with the Treants, they'll definitely be able to.
Radiant's gone and fortified.
They are going to
Well,
fortify
maybe
this up, so we'll see. Allure makes a ping going down there. They are going to try to defend this. They actually.
I think Poke Bunny might be dead.
Darkseer does deny the tower. Poke Bunny getting caught. He did get caught by the Gale. Poke Bunny is going to try to fight his way out, but a good shackle shot, and that's it. Poke Bunny goes down again. It's 6-6, all tied up now for Inside Electroid and Team Page 1. However, Inside Electroid does rotate mid and gets the tower there as well.
Pretty much got 2 towers for free there. Well, one was denied, but
Mm.
it sacrificed Pokebunny for
And
one
they
deny,
lost
one tower.
the Dragon Knight as well.
Yeah,
Might
but
lose Electroid too.
oh, Nature's Prophet is actually going to go down to the Fame here at bottom. So he's him trying to be a little cheeky and push out on his own, but Timbersaw is caught out himself. Let's see if they end up using it. They do have Reaper's Scythe available to him,
Oh,
but Timber Chain manages to make it. I think he should have Reaper's Scythe well before
Yeah.
that point.
I think he's being a bit too.
Tower's getting beat down.
I don't want to say passive, but he's being too economic with the scythe. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to waste it, but if he doesn't use it, they won't get kills.
Mm.
So I think he needs to use it more.
Yeah, it just definitely doesn't make any sense not to hold it in that situation. Like when you've already got him locked down with Frostbite, and then he's in the middle of the Crystal Maiden ult. Up, and here we go, another 5-man push coming
yeah,
out.
I mean, you've already spent so much trying to get him, so why not make sure you actually get the kill?
Meanwhile, tower was... Dire did get the top tower, by the way, so...
Yeah, but it was denied by Darkseid.
Oh, no, Dire got the top... Or, sorry, Radiant got the top tower.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah, Darkseer actually got the tower kill as well, so he has his mech finished. And that's a big item to help counter the 5-man from Radiant's side right now, although Radiant is Radiant is right into, what do you call it?
Yeah, that's pretty good. They don't have any Team Fish Fun, so this is basically going to be a free Roche for Inside Electroid, but Electroid kind of messed up first time, so he had to use 2 sprouts in order to get his treants out. used the first route when the treants were on cooldown.
Yep. And with the medallion from Visage, they're able to get this Roche
They need to
very
stop
easily.
things up, but it's too late.
Necrophos ends
It's
up
gonna be
picking...
really bad
Yeah, this
for
is a bad fight
everyone.
for them. Fame actually going to be going down. Hevernan doesn't have wall available. They do get off a good Venomancer ult, but Hevernan taking a lot of damage. Crystal Maiden gets the kill. And yeah, that fight just went poorly for them.
It was a really good fight from Inside Electroid.
Yeah, and Timbersaw did
Bunny's
finish his
really trying
Bloodstone.
to get- Or is it
Oh, Poke Buddy. Poke Buddy just caught way out at this point.
Feed Bunny?
Yep.
Feed Bunny.
Necro is sitting at low health. I don't know why he's still
He has
around.
the Aegis, but,
But still, you don't want to give up the Aegis that quickly. Yeah, they pop out the Aegis, and I
He
mean,
doesn't have much of a choice now.
and he's going to be trying to get through this, and he's just going to die twice. Yeah, I mean, that's just 2 free deaths right there. And Visage feeds the familiars. So the response to that fight, definitely not a good one from Inside Electroid, I have to say.
Yeah,
And this is going to be the mid tower. I
they
don't
got overconfident.
just a bit. Inside Electroid way too caught out. Yep, and just caught out by the Darkseer and the Timbersaw. So a little bit too much confidence on their part. Ends up feeding a few kills back to Team Page 1, and taking a look at the gold graph. I mean, gold graph, as you can see, is just kind of bouncing, and now it's climbing back in the favor of Team Page 1. But so far, a pretty action-packed game, I'd have to say.
With the exception of the first 10-ish minutes.
Well, there's not much you can do about that sometimes. But so
True.
far, since the 2 mechs have been up, it's been a pretty good game so far, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. So what do you think we're going to see next from the Dragon Knight? Looks like he's going BKB.
Well, they
it's
would be
the most
standard.
obvious response.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Surprisingly enough, Necro is actually looking to be going for an Aghanims. So that's kind of interesting, I have to say, because I don't feel like
I
that's...
like it.
I actually can't say I do, just because I feel like they need actual items that are going to help them win fights. Like, I don't see how the Aghanim Scepter is going to help them win a fight, is my only concern.
It'll help him tank up a bit, and if they do get that Reaper Sight kill, but they're gonna have to get it on a high priority target.
Yep, oh,
so that-
Crystal Maiden
Oh,
just absolutely
God.
exploded.
Yeah.
No reason for a Crystal Maiden to be that far out. And now Timbersaw starting to pick up Bloodstone charges.
He's being a star, so you can call him that. Pretty good performance so far.
Yeah, pretty good performance. Pretty good performance out of Neck as well. One of the more consistent players on the team, I have to say. Just, I mean, support
Oh,
Windrunner level.
okay, who would you say is not the most consistent? Who is not consistent?
Well, I don't know. That's the lure guy.
If you said that, you just said that one of them is particularly consistent. That means there's someone who isn't. Who would you say?
Well, there you have it, right there from Rocket Bear. Neck is the best player on their team. So Rocket Bear says it must be true.
I'd say the most consistent player in this game is Hefner because he's 3-3-3.
No, but in all seriousness, Neck is probably one of the most talented. It's probably the most. It's between him and Allure. It's really hard to say which one's better than the other, just because they play 2 different roles entirely. But they both are 2 of the best players in their roles as far as amateur Dota goes. I feel like. Not to take anything away from the rest of their guys are all good guys, and I've loved being able to cast and get to know them over the past few seasons of
Oh,
LPCL.
nice. Oh, I didn't know.
What do you guys think about the Nature's Prophet Shadowblade pickup? Like, are
He
they?
needs it, but
Rat
he's not
Dota
making
and a
anything
time.
happen. Yeah,
Yeah,
basically, Rat Dota.
Timbersall looking to pick up a
Like
hook.
originally they wanted to 5-man, and then they decided, never mind, we're gonna 4-man with a Nature's Prophet, and then never mind, we're gonna 3-man with Nature's Prophet and Poke Bunny, and then nothing's happening.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's the result of what's been occurring. I will agree with you on that. They are getting Team Page 1 getting some decent damage here on Fame. Gonna get caught out just a bit. Taking a lot of damage. Wall comes down though. Poke Buddy taking a ton of damage. Gonna get kills on both the Crystal Maiden and the Dragon Knight with the wall and the vacuum.
BKB he hasn't used Midas in ages. Come on, what the fuck, Allure?
Allure, value is bleeding.
There.
There we go.
Towers nothing now.
I mean, he was up here and didn't use it, so that had been a good minute or so.
Oh man.
Can you draw on the map so I can see what you mean with up here?
He was like here, and then
Oh,
he went
another
all-
kill on
went
the
all way
Necro
here
fight.
before he uses Aegis.
Oh boy.
And actually, Necrolite does have the
Electroid could TP in and get Docs here.
Necrolite does have the Aghanims up, by the way. But this is kind of what I mean. Like, I don't see how the Aghanims helps
They
them
can't
again.
fight.
Yeah, they can't fight with the
I would
Aghanims.
have gone a pipe. I would have gone a pipe instead.
Yeah, because now you're
Well,
looking at a
well,
pipe
that-
almost done on Timbersaw. In fact, actually, Timbersaw with that tower kill has the pipe. And then
Oh,
Allure.
God, TP.
He just fed in 2 birds.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Havernan taking
So
a
much
lot of
gold.
damage. Visage trying to go after Allure. Probably not the best idea. Timber chain out. Horza getting caught behind a bit. Horza's probably going to get caught out in a sprout. Nope. Earn charge being used to heal Horza back up to full health. Does look to have a Force Staff on the way. Yep, Force Staff done on Horza. Pipe done on Timbersaw. So, I mean, items are coming up really quickly. And Windrunner here, Arcane Boots and Earn, and 3,000 gold in the bank. With a just
Necro
per the
Yes,
Necro book.
yes. The Necro book.
Look,
That's gonna be a signature item.
we're gonna be hashtagging this shit.
Yep.
Yep, hashtag LPCL, hashtag Necrobook. Yeah, Pylai Die Windrunner. I actually haven't been watching a whole lot of Pylai Die and stuff like that. Oh, look at this ancient stack.
I haven't played too much lately though, you know. I think they took a bit of a break after being in China.
Yeah. Windrunner TP, smart TP back. Electroid
I
had
mean,
to.
Pylai
They
Die
have
is
to see
20.
Electroid here.
Yeah. They did. And now he's
Oh,
pretty
but
dead.
the only reason he's not going to die is because of the Timber Chain miss.
Oh!
Fame does get a kill. Timbers or Necrolite taking a lot of damage, and he's actually gets shackled, and he's gonna die. Horza taking up a lot of time as Horza, and what a ward block! What? What a ward block! Windrunner gets the Crystal Maiden, Havernan taking a ton of damage. Here comes Allure with the Eclipse, and Poke Buddy is taking a ton of damage. Full team wipe. And what a play from the
GG.
wow. Horza, you beast! Oh my gosh, that was absurd. So wow, really good game, really good last team fight there from Team Page 1, and that's all they needed, and Inside Electroid calls GG 25 minutes in. So... Oh, what the flames. Alright guys, thank you all for
I
watching.
did actually know